What's going on, noodles? All right, it is time. Let's get into it. So, today we are starting our fun journey in Dark Souls 1. Now, I actually have played this a bunch, so yeah, it's not exactly new to me. So, if you guys want to enjoy it with me and we're going to try and do as much as the NPC quest as possible. We're definitely going to try and do all the Sigurd stuff. And that's kind of going to be the thing for Dark Souls 3 tomorrow as well. So in our other stream, when we're doing Dark Souls 3, it's going to be kind of to be able to do all the NPC quests as much as we can that I can remember. And I got to make notes because that one kind of branches out in a weird way. This one's not too complicated when it comes to that stuff. All right, so let's make our character. And hopefully I got the music all right and everything. So our goal for this one, let's see. He's gonna be a pyromancer with axes, right? That's what we were talking about. So we're gonna do an axe build with pyromancy, just to kind of make it a little bit more fun, zhuzh it up a little bit, so we're not just always beating people with an axe only. That's still fun though. Big axe bonks. I don't even know. Spicy Noki. Is that how you spell Noki? Oops. Hey, babe. Is Noki spelled G-N-O-C-H-I? Huh? Okay. Spicy Noki. That's what we're going to call him. And trying to keep it like a pasta name in a sense. And let's see, class, we are going to do Pyromancer. I'm going to use my controller, so mouse and keyboard, I'm just doing this part with. Start with the Master Key or the old Witch's Ring, because then we can actually talk to the girl. If we do the Master Key, then I'm able to go through and do a bunch of extra stuff in the beginning if I want to. But if I want to streamline it and not do that, we could go with the old Witch's Ring, and then that allows us to talk to the Fire Princess. But the Master Key is always great, so... I usually start with the Master Key too, just because I like it. But I don't really think I'm going to be game-breaking anything at the moment other than going to Anor Londo. And of course, I don't know. You know what? No. We're going to do the old Witch's Ring just because of the fact that I'm not going to try and do anything game-breaky. We're going to try and go it as if someone else was just playing and not doing it with the Master Key. Or wouldn't even know. Let's go with... average is fine for me. Face-wise, let's see. Hopefully everything is not too loud. I like the music in this game, so. For their atypical looks, he looks Asian, that's it. This looks more Asian than a Far East traveler. Let's see. No comment. You know what? I'm just gonna go with the regular commoner face. We'll zhuzh it up a little bit. And then for our hair, we'll just go long hair. Why not? And then we'll make him a redheaded stepchild. Now, as far as customizing, I guess we could do a little bit here. Keep him masculine. Strong features. I don't really see much of a difference. That's why I never really care for it. Customize. Let's do the hair color. I want this to be like blood red. And then don't want to waste a whole lot of time here. It's whatever. We can't even put a beard on him in this one, so it doesn't even matter. So we're just gonna go like that and call it. So there we go, our pyromancer dude. We don't really have to level up too much as far as any of the intelligence or faith stuff, just because it doesn't scale on that in this one, which is kind of nice. So we can just focus on our strength for our axe and go from there. All right, Old Witch's Ring. We're not doing anything game breaking, so here we go. Spicy gnocchi. Let's do it.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed.
And I'm gonna let it play because we all like this part.
A land of green fields, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Hate and love, life and death, and of course,
Oh, that's always a cool, fun intro. What's up, Grace Sultan? So I'm in my mind, I'm trying to think. do we want to go with just strength, or do we want to go more of a quality build with it, right? Because then we can kind of use other weapons in a sense, but I just want to stick with axes, so I got to see how they scale and what scales with what. Because axes are a little wonky in this one, but they're okay. The hand axe is actually pretty good, funny enough. What's your crazy question, Hager? Fun. Oh boy. I'm actually doing pretty good. It is a fun day today, and we're hopefully going to have fun doing all this stuff. Till we get to the bed of chaos. That one's always not fun. What's up, Oscar? Oscar the Knight. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, got the dungeon cell key. Gotta go pick up our stuff as we go out of here. And we can always kill these guys for a little extra souls with our broken sword, but you know, it's not really worth it. And any kind of soul farming, I'll just do that off camera if need be. Bring us to where we need to get going and stuff. Oh, Dark Souls 1, how I do love you. If you were president of a country, what would the state of the country be in your opinion? And if you were a citizen of that country? I don't know. I don't know you that well to even say if you were a good president or not. If you were a good ruler, I'd enjoy being a citizen. If not, then I don't want to be your citizen. It's kind of how that rolls, right? All right, y'all want to see something? Look at that big fat boy up there. So the stray demon up there, if we were to defeat him right here, right now, if I could, I'm not going to try all that because it takes a long time. But you can do it. It just takes a long time. You got to be real good about your dodges. I'm not, so we're going to run and go through here. Bye-bye. Don't really need to sit at this one. It should be all right. I don't normally die at this part, even if I jinx myself. Yeah. Want my pyromancy flame. All right, let's equip our axe and our shield. Answers are a rich country, a poor country, a country that lives off plundering other countries, a poor citizen, riches. I'd probably be normal. At least I'd try to be. As far as the kind of country you'd go, I don't know. I feel like the sounds are not doing right. Hold on. Let me turn the music down just a little bit and the voice, just to give that extra oomph to the sounds. All right, and then our flaming hand should be up here. And whoop! Always make sure to dodge that, or you're gonna get rolled over by a ball. And hello, Oscar.
You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out.
Sure.
I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There's an old saying in my family. exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, faith to the undead thou shalt. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
Perfect.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after that, and thank you.
And whack. So it doesn't matter if you kill him. It really doesn't matter because he's going to die anyway as soon as you turned around and left. He kind of offs himself, so no worries there. Don't feel bad. Ow. Ow. Per my usual, I get whacked in the face by their swords, but that's okay. Now we got our baby. Ow. Feel like that was not fair. Ah! I'm gonna get my first death right here just because I'm not paying attention. Trying to parry them for funsies. Ow. Alright, so he is down there. First death here just because I wasn't paying attention right, but that's okay. That's always fun. Reflections on the buildings are like... No? I don't even know how to answer that, to be quite honest. Wham! Alright. First death of the game, and it's friggin' at the Undead Asylum of all places. Like, I understand if I was fighting a stray demon, but I was fighting a normal dude. That's funny. Don't even use the shield like that. Come on. Ow. Oh well, we got a little extra souls though. Gotcha. Now we can't go through there yet because we don't have the key. We're gonna have to revisit at some point for that one. All right, stray demon, here we go. Bonk. Got a little too greedy there. Hang around his legs. Dodge the fat slam, which I did not do. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ow. Need to heal at least a little bit. There we go. And ow. Dodge that shit. Let me get a fireball on you. Burned his nuts. Boom shakalaka. And that's stray demon. As a pyromancer, again, not too bad. Now you hear all that walking, that's all that down there. because there's another stray demon that will activate once we come back for our second visit. I'm sure it does have a very big heart and a very big butt. No boy, here we go. Now we get picked up by a big bird taxi. I guess not. I'm drinking water. Life essence. Whee! And now we get put at the part that made me quit this game years and years and years ago, because I couldn't get past this area because I had no idea where to go. Funny enough, I think I actually started out as a pyromancer, if not a knight, one of those. What's up, my crestfallen dude?
We have here. You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well,
Not as healthy as I should be,
but there's no celebration.
but I'm working on it.
You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually two bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both.
Everyone's favorite spot.
Brilliant, right? Not much to go on. But I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? Because it ran the undead.
Talk to him a little bit.
You're practically hollow. What do you know? Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit.
Get all of his dialogue. He basically just kind of gives you hints at where you need to go.
Yourself summoned.
He won't exactly tell you, except for the bells part, that you got to go to Blight Town and you got to go to the northern part of the castle.
Coveting thy neighbor's earnings.
So you get humanities by doing PvP stuff, killing invaders, picking them up like that. Sometimes you can get them. Beating bosses, I believe, give them to you as well. So let's see what else he says. There we go. Blight Town. So Blight Town, it's not as bad. You can annoy him if you talk to him too much, but Blight Town is not as bad as people want to make it. Now, I am gonna do one thing if I can. So we don't have anything to reinforce the Estus just yet, but we will in a minute. I am gonna still do that because we don't need the master key for that thing. So what I'm gonna do is run down here Now, the reason I was thinking of doing like a quality build, because you can still use axes and be a quality build, and that would be fine. But if we go for like 45 dex, that actually increases our casting speed. So we'll actually cast a lot faster. Is it a whole lot faster? Not really. Just a little bit faster, but you know, in a game like this, every second kind of counts. But I don't want to go a dex build exactly, because I want to kind of stick with axes this round. Just to limit myself a little bit, because honestly, pyromancies are OP as dog shit. They're just crazy. So, you know, we want to make sure that we limit ourselves in some way or form. But if we come down here to New Londo Ruins, can pick up that soul that's over there. You can come over here. If we had the master key, we could go up here and go to the Valley of the Drakes and kind of cut through into Blighttown already. And if we wanted to, even go and fight Quelaag right now and then unlock the second bell. Not going to do all that. Like I said, I'm going to try and run this as if someone normal was playing, but with some minor alterations like right now. So Rickert here, or Rickert, is our magic smith. So if we want to do anything magical weapon wise, we come to him and talk, and he'll change our weapons up to become magic or enchanted, depending on what coal we give him. I'm going to skip through some dialogue that doesn't really matter, like his, it's not really big. So you give him coals, and then if we had a weapon at plus, I think you need it either at +5 or +10 regular, and then you can modify it to change it into the magic version or an enchanted version or whatever he offers there. Can also purchase some stuff from him if we wanted to. If we were doing a magic build, we could come down here and buy some more arrows or soul arrows. Now this one works in the same way like Dark Souls 2, where the more attunement you have, which we will be speccing into attunement as well. That's why I'm trying to keep it, if we do both strength, dex, and attunement with vigor and endurance, it's going to be a lot of souls to invest into. Since we don't have to invest into intellect or faith for this, you know, we can kind of put those where we want. Vigor and endurance are going to be our biggest things that we're leveling up, along with making sure our flame hand, our pyromancy hand, gets leveled up as well once we unlock the pyromancer guy. So we got to go and do that at some point. We can buy the sorcerer's catalyst from him and buy some soul arrows. But like I was saying, you stack these up in your attunement and you'll get more uses. So this one, this game, it has it to where you have to buy multiple spell whatever cards you want to call them or what and whatnot to give you the uses. Right now we have 8 uses of fireball. If we had another one, I believe that would give us 16, just, you know, based on the math there. There's the S stock in case you want that. You can go right off the bat at the beginning of the game and go get you a good rapier without actually having to do too much, which is pretty nice. So the transient curse is what allows us to attack ghosts in here. So I'm not doing that. We're going to try and rush this. Now, if I lose these souls that I got right now, that'll kind of suck, but I might be able to run out of here without dying. As long as we catch the Estus shard, which is all I really want to do. So this is kind of a suicide run. Get the Firekeeper soul. And screw it, we'll just jump off. I'll get 2,000 souls again, easy peasy, no biggie. At least in this one, the more you die, you don't lose your health bar, which is great. But we got that fire soul, so now we can come over here and upgrade our Estus a little bit. Yes. Right off the bat. It's always fun to do. Couple other little fun stuff we can get here while we're here before we press on. So later down the road, once we do get our pyromancer guy, he'll be chilling out here. We come over here. Yes. No. Yes, no, no, yes, yes, no. Yeah, but no, but. There we go. Fire bombs. And then we're going to come talk to Fatty McGee over here. Mr. Bowlcut. Don't trust him. He's not trustworthy. Don't trust him. I won't try to spoil much. Just don't trust him.
It is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Thanks. So then we can pay him.
Oh my. Oh, I have to await my. So what if I would that please?
Sure. Teach me miracles. We'll join the covenant just so we get the covenant and we don't miss out. I'll try to show how to get most of the covenants. If not all of them. It's not that hard. So basically you talk to him, get enough to where we can learn the gesture. So now we got that gesture. Those do not unlock per all your characters. You got to do it each time on your characters. So just keep that in mind if you're playing the game.
Companions are my lady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses to keep her from harm.
Mm-hmm. And he does a great job of it.
Regrettably, but you.
No.
I'm afraid that may.
So I don't care. The mission itself is just that they're here to do stuff. We can purchase miracles from him. They're kind of the low tier basic miracles. But if you are going to buy like and get all miracles in the game, it's a good place to get them first. If you want later, once we get the girl,
The effect.
she'll be here with her two companions. Then we'll be able to get more miracles that way. Now, if we come up here, this is the elevator that he was talking about that's busted. We'll get that later down the road. But if you come up here, you get a little goodie. And then, right there. So we need to... You jump it just right. Come back here for some goodies. Do not buy a talisman from him. If you wanted to do faith and didn't start with a talisman, just come back here. You will get one. Morningstar talisman. There you go. The Morningstar is actually a pretty good weapon in the beginning if you want to do bleed stuff. It's not great, but it's not bad either. Especially if you're trying to do strength stuff. Now, if we take a look-see here without hopping down, I think over here you can get the winged spear, that's for sure. And then further down that way is the Zweihander. I'm not going after that because I'm not using the Zweihander in this one, but I do want this shiny. Thank you. Because that's going to help us to get some early levels. Let's see. Yeah, there's the winged spear. So winged spear, really good weapon in the beginning. Run away! There's also another soul thing right there. Right there. But I'm not going to get it right now. Then there's the big bird up there. If we really wanted to, we could go right now to the Undead Asylum and do all that again. But no need. I'll run back this way. Dodge the creepers. Whee! Alright. Now in this one we don't have to talk to the firekeepers to level us up. We can do it ourselves, which is nice. And seeing that I got those souls. Don't know if I can use... Honestly, we'll just hold off for now. It's not a big detriment if I don't level up right at the moment. Now, off to our first area. So this game, to give some history, at least of my interactions with this game, I hated this game when it first came out. Ow! Stop it! Oh, shit. Right off the bat, we got a death. Ain't that great? Or another one. So that's death number 2. I need to put a counter up. Put a counter up for every time we lose or die. But when this game first came out back in 2011, I hated this game. I had gotten it. I was at the height of Skyrim. And I got this game thinking it was going to play like Skyrim or something, you know? Or even akin to... I don't... No, Dragon's Dogma didn't come out at that time because that's, but something like that, you know what I mean? Third person action RPG, not in this way though. So, my oh my, was I surprised at how hard this game was. Ah! No. No, no, no. Oh, God. Stop it. Die. I was so surprised at actually how tough this game was back when it came out that I could not get past kind of this area right here. I had no idea exactly what to do. All right, let's see if I can do this without dying right off the bat. I probably can. Whee! There we go. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Sometimes I muck it up. Come and get you some things over here. There's a nice ring of sacrifice. So we get the ring of sacrifice that can help out with your soul retention. So if you die and you had a whole bunch of souls, slap that puppy on when you go to retrieve them. So that way you at least get one extra chance in case you die on the way to trying to get them. Because that happens too. But yeah, I died so many times in this, just at this part alone. It pissed me off so bad that I went, I think, the next week and returned the game and refunded my money. I was like, nope, I'm not doing this. This game sucks. I don't understand it. I did not want to learn it. I did not want to figure it out. So I sold it back to GameStop. Later down the road, a friend of mine gave me Bloodborne, or at least let me borrow it. No, you don't. Whack! Let me borrow Bloodborne. I thought that game also kind of sucked at the time and was really hard, and I didn't quite understand it, but I got a lot further in that one than I did in this one, that's for sure. And with that, down the road, I always get this part mixed up because I can't remember. It's been so damn long. I never beat Bloodborne till much later, but I know I gave that one more of a chance, and then I was like, you know what? I really enjoy Bloodborne. Let me go and try Dark Souls again. And at the time, Dark Souls 3 was coming out. So I went and bought Dark Souls 3, which I believe I have the metal version, like the 10 metal case. You know, with Sony not wanting to do physical releases anymore, we're going to get missed out on all that. Or you can still get the metal case. It's just going to have a stupid download thing in the middle or inside of it. But yeah, I got that. I missed that stupid thing. Hold on, I gotta go back and get that. But I did get into Dark Souls 3, and that was fun. So I think I gotta drop down on the thing to get it just right. I always end up skipping this. Not this particular moment right here, but this part. Oh no, I do just go here. Okay, that works. This, I always forget this exists. I need to come over here and grab that from his butt. Oh yeah, that doesn't lead anywhere. Forget. Oh, Undeadburg. I really don't think this one's going to take as long as we did with Dark Souls 2. but I also don't want to rush through it because I really do enjoy this one. Dark Souls 1 is just one of those games, just defines a generation in a sense, like Skyrim does, Knights of the Old Republic, freaking Ace Combat, Call of Duty, depending on which one you played, right? Bam! I feel like such a professional right now, but I know I'm not. I died at the beginning. Of all places, I died at the beginning and before the Stray Demon. That's just too freaking funny to me. Oh well. We all got to get our badges somehow. Alright. I don't think you can actually make this jump. Maybe some can, but I've never been able to. So we wait until we go on top and get up there. Hi, Dwagon! I got a strategy for him. I don't know if I'll be able to get him right off the bat, but... No, you don't, good sir. Woo! Ah, what'd you go behind that for? Oh, I still got him. That works. We want a certain amount of souls right now because we want to go and buy that residential key. Because then we can unlock our spell guy, but not that we need it because we're not doing spells on this except for our pyromancies. But I'm a completionist person. There we go. I knew if I do it enough, he'll let me do it. Whee! Whee! Ow. Ow. I'm gonna die again. Alright. Let me get rid of the crossbow guy. I always forget to get rid of him. And then he screws me up and kills me. Murdered! Why are you so strong? His health is just too good. Bonfire! Not resting there just yet, because don't need to. Lighting it is just enough for right now. Bam! Now, I will say, Dark Souls 2 actually had some really cool backstabs. Compared to this one, and even Dark Souls 3, because Dark Souls 3 just goes back to this. And as satisfying as some of these are, that initial where he like bashes them on the head, trips them on the feet, and then just either whacks them with a hammer or whatever. Or if you got a polearm, he just stabs them, shish kebabs them up, lifts them in the air, and then bam, like that. That was sick. They don't do that in the new ones. I don't know about Elden Ring, but at least Dark Souls 3, they don't have that. So our beautiful merchant man here.
Everything's for sale.
If you need the Uchi Katana, you have to kill him. But make sure before you do, you get some of the stuff. I don't know if he drops the resonance key if you did. But we are going to grab that. I think you can get the repair box at the smith dude. I think you can. And then the bottomless box you can get from him too here. I don't know if you can get that at the smith guy. We'll go ahead and grab our soapstone too for funsies. And I'm not going to do the soul glitch. If I do the soul glitch, it's going to be off camera. But that'll be like if I desperately need souls because we're somehow way under leveled. But we should be fine. I've gotten it almost to a science at how much souls I need to spend for certain things. It's not perfect, but I kind of know a little bit of what to go for. All right, we got the residence key from him. Do I want to go? No, maybe. Again, we don't have the master key, so I'm not going to do anything game breaking as far as jumping ahead or running through to get Havel's ring and all that stuff in the beginning. You know, I'm trying to make this stream / video series or whatever you want to call it in the future, because it'll be in it. It's already, I already made a playlist for it, but I wouldn't really call it a walkthrough, but if you wanted to use it as a walkthrough, you totally could. My favorite walkthrough is still, you know, Fighting Cowboys version. That thing helps out so much. I mean, that man, he is a cool gamer dude that helped me get through Bloodborne's Platinum along with my guide that I bought. But watching his videos, they are just very, very, very helpful. So if you need a good walkthrough, check him out. But if you want to enjoy my craziness, then, you know, hey, I'm here for you. All right, this time we are going to rest. Now we're going to come back. And woo! And we're going to be using the hand axe for a little while until I can get the battle axe. I really like the battle axe. That's my favorite one. Other than the, I think you get the bandit's axe in this one, or there's called the brigand's axe. One of those. Careful with these guys, they will gang up on you. Expert camera work. Now the fun one, I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see if we can riposte the Black Knight later. I have been able to do that. Ah, crap. Not when I do that though. Running, running. Black fire bombs. Whee! Be careful with this guy because, you know, certain weapons can definitely do this and then you're dead because it takes a minute to recover. Oh, man. I am looking forward. Uh-oh. I screwed up my dodge there. I'm looking forward to doing a pyromancer on here because pyromancy is just really fun. But I'm trying to make it to where we primarily use pyromancies. I've never done a build where I actually just use pyromancies. But we still have our stuff, our weapon of course, for until we get the right attunement and stuff to be able to only use pyromancies. Quelaag, though, we're not going to be able to use pyromancies against like that, so that one we are going to be cheapos. Ow. And get Mildred. Because if we try to use pyromancies on her, she's immune to fire, so it's not going to work. Same with Centipede, same with Ceaseless. You know, Ceaseless, I'm not going to lie, I'll probably do the cheese. That's a built-in game cheese, so that I don't feel as bad doing that compared to like doing a game cheese where it's not intended. That one actually has an intended cheese. Ow. I never get this right. Die! My character uses Fireball. Nat 20 roll. Be sure to come up here and get rid of him before you go down there. Because if not, you're going to get pinged in the butt. And that happens to me several times. Hello? Come and play with me, Danny. Shit. I didn't get my dodge right. Come and play with me, Danny. Yes, come and play with us. Woo! That time I did. Fireball, fireball! Pyromancy is just so much fun in this game. And because of the fact that it doesn't scale with faith and intelligence, you really do get freedom of choice for whatever other skills you want to go. You do need to go in attunement though, so keep that in mind. What you doing, snacky snack, Slizmeister? Okay, do we do this now? Maybe. It's like, should I do this now? Because you get the blue tearstone ring, and that would be really helpful. I don't think there's anything over here. I don't remember. It's only been a month since I last played this. Yeah, I didn't think so. I forgot there's nothing there. All right. He's going to kill us in like one hit. But forget how impervious to fire damage they are. Not too much. One more. Holy shit, we actually almost got him. All right, come here, buddy. Let me see if I can get the parry on this. Ow. Nope. Oh. Oh, 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 let me heal, let me heal, let me heal. Okay. Uh-oh. Holy shit. We like don't do any damage to him. Ow. Easiest move. And I did not get the parry. Ah! I gotta stop healing around him. Okay. Got it. Got it that time. Oh my gosh. It's still not enough. Got it again. Wham! Black Knight sword. No. If we got the Black Knight sword, that's usually the part where everybody goes, all right, runs over. It's just Black Knight sword time. All right, we are going to run back to the bonfire because I'm not confident enough with only 3 S's to deal with stray demon or deal with the stray demon or whatever. But that's okay because we can level up here now. Given that we do have quite a few of these souls, let's use all of these. Just finished eating lunch, about to get some work done. Just saw you on. I want to say what's up. Well, what's up, Sliz? Slizmeister. We got quite a few people here today. Did you see that? That's pretty cool, huh? Hi, everybody. All right. Use that. We'll use that. We'll save the big one because I like to save the bigger ones for really just in case. All right. Levels. Vitality, that's what, yeah, vitality in this one, they changed it to vigor in Dark Souls 2 and 3, and I guess in the others as well. So I know if we do a dex of 10, usually a strength of 10 and a dex of 10, you can use pretty much a lot of other weapons. We don't necessarily need to use anything in intelligence or faith, though it's good to have it. You know, if we want to do anything, we can. Attunement we're going to need to go into. Let's see, we can do... at least get our attunement to 3. And then we do our vitality. And endurance. And we'll put 1 in strength. I'll probably put 1 in dex just to make it 10, but I'll have to see like what weapon we're going to use as our offhand when we're not doing pyromancies. More fireballs. That's what we need the attunement for, so we can have way more fireballs. All right, gather a couple more souls. Whack. And ow. How dare you? All right. Let's see if I can dodge these guys proper me. Whee! I can't wait until I can actually upgrade my weapon, which we'll get to do not too far off. And then the stray demon is vulnerable to fire. So that's good. Got our stamina. I think he's also susceptible to thunder damage too, though. Lightning? I think. Because typically... ah, foot! Fudging fudgers! Ah, fudgers! Woo! Uh-oh. How dare you do fast attacks? Don't like it when they do the fast attacks. Typically, if you pay attention enough, Miyazaki likes to make people think in his games. So, if we were to think about it, he gives us the lightning resins. Ow. Ow. He gives us lightning resins before we get to this boss. So I don't exactly know what every boss's weakness is, but I think his is fire and electricity. The other cool thing about the Black Knight weapons, if we were to have gotten his sword, which I wouldn't use since we are using axes, but if I did get the Black Knight Great Axe, you bet your bottom dollar I'm going to use that thing. That thing is OP as hell. And if you get the Black Knight Halberd, that's pretty much game over. Because you just use that. Best weapon in the game. Whee! Wow, I actually knocked his shield out. That's funny. Ugh. I hate it when my dodge doesn't actually dodge. Now, if you noticed, we actually had... I'm back down to 3, so guess what? We're still going after the douchebag over here. If we had the master key right here, we could go and see Havel. But we don't have the key yet. We'll have to get that later. And then we can come back and unlock that area to then go and get Havel and deal with that stuff. I've actually beaten Havel at this low level before. You got to try and parry him, or at least get the backstabs on him, because honestly, I don't even think you can parry him and his giant ass dragon tooth. All right, got all that. We'll rate this. Can I rate it? Oh, there it goes. Yes, good rating. This is where you get that crystal lizard that just came out of there. Stray demon is through there. I'm gonna put it on and see what happens. Hold on. I was seeing if I had another ring. Oh wait, whoa. Speaking of rings, wait, I forgot. And that blue tearstone ring, that's what I forgot to grab. Right? Because we killed him. Yeah, I did. I was like, wait a minute. I am missing a ring. So, because we killed the guy, and now we can come get the blue tearstone ring. And I'm not going to lie, at some point in the run, I'm going to try for a one-shotter. Just to see if I can pull it off. I've always wanted to do that, where you one-shot a boss. I've not been able to ever do it, but I've also never really tried. But supposedly you can do that with the red tearstone ring. And as a pyromancer, if we use power within with the red tearstone ring, I believe we can actually one-shot a boss. So, okay, so what we want to do is, I don't like to use humanities in this game for insta heals. I'd rather save them for when I'm really going to need them, especially to like call on help or whatever. And I also want to save up some, given that I do want to try and save Solaire in this quest line, so we can all see how that works. So that's kind of the goal there. Whee! I mean, streaming for 2.5 hours, we're gonna get pretty decently far, I think, unless I like have to soul farm for a second. So make sure you come up here, get rid of these guys, because if you don't, you're gonna have a bad time facing this dude. What you want to do, or at least what I like to do, whether you want to do this or not, he's really not that bad. Stay away from the edges that he can knock you off. We're going to come down here to where he shows up. All right. And we're going to run back this way. Run. Music. ha, ha, ha. Whack. All right, we're gonna go through his legs, zip our weapon. I want to see how much damage this does. All right, 157. That's not too bad. Ow. Fireball. 138. All right, we might need to do a heal actually. Ow. Damn it. I'm not getting my dodges right. Ow. All right, heal up. Damn it. Well, I died. He's not that hard. I just couldn't get my rolls or anything. Damn. So the fireballs did pretty good damage. The electricity on the weapon did pretty good too. So I want to see something real quick because I don't remember what weapons this dude has on offer. Again, hand axe actually isn't that bad. It doesn't eat a whole lot of stamina, and you don't have a whole lot of extra recoup time if you whiff a shot. So you do that. Come on, round and round we go. I'm gonna get these guys for the souls just in case I can buy something from him, but we'll pop that other one so I can at least get the bottomless storage box. Because that's going to come in handy for weapons I know I'm not going to use, and I can just store them away. Stray demon's not too crazy, though. Alright, and then... what do you sell? I don't remember. Purchase... okay, dagger... hand axe, club... okay. So not too bad. If you need a shield that does 100%, get the heater shield. It's actually really good. If you want to use a club, like we talked about earlier, the spike mace, it's okay. But the reinforced club, if you really want a club that does bleed damage and stuff, get this one. This one is a lot better. Gives you still the bleed effect, and it'll out damage the other one, so especially once you start leveling it up. So I would recommend that if you guys ever wanted to get any of that stuff. Oh, shut up. Now again, if you need the Uchi katana, you know you can get rid of him right here and now, but we don't really need that because I'm not going to be using those. There we go. Now I want to get your bottomless box, please. Thank you. Now we have our storage box. All right, back up we go, back to the stray demon. Now I was saying earlier before I forgot, notice how we only have 5 S's. When we were at the other bonfire, we had a lot more S's than we do right now. That is because... ah! I did not get the hit. That's the only thing with the hand axe too. I feel like the swings aren't wide enough sometimes. But we don't have that bonfire lit up more than it is at the Firelink one. So the Firelink one has been enhanced. This one has not been enhanced yet. Ergo, we do not have as many as many SS's as we get if we do level it up. So we need to level up the bonfire by burning, is it undead? It's bone shards in this one, right? Holy tits, dude. Come on now. I whiffed that too many times. That was way worse than I wanted that to be. Alright, I'm gonna try to save my fireballs. And try to level up and get a couple more souls. Wow, really? Come on. I suck so hard sometimes. Come on. All right, I'm gonna dodge him. See if we can just get up here. Really? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. There we go. I'm gonna die and lose my souls up here. I don't want to use the ring just yet because there's no point. Alright, let me grab these. And then come and grab these dudes. This time I'm gonna fireball them. Ow. Oh my heavens, lordy lordy dordy. No. Now I gotta use another Estus. Back down we go. I might actually have to pop the humanity thing on here just so I have that. I hate doing that though, because I don't like wasting them. I always feel like I waste them doing this. That's okay though. Alright, come back, Mr. Demon Man. Alright, we're gonna run back up here. I don't know why this reminds me of Pokemon battle music. Now, if you're fast enough, you can actually run up the ladder a bunch of times and beat them that way. Burn your nuts! Ow. Get up! And booyah! Yes! Victory is mine! That's what I should have done in the first place. But I wanted to test out the damage stuff. See how well that did. Boy, 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 boy. Alright. I forget. Do these things blow up? Well, no. Though I did aim at the floor. Oh, wait, there's an item right there. Poink. Can miss stuff like that if you don't pay attention. Alright. Wow, more people. Awesome. What's up, everybody? All right, let's go visit our best friend in the world, Solaire.
Hello. You don't look hollow. I am the heir of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight.
Praise the sun, Solaire.
I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction.
You can see his eyes. I love my buddy Solaire.
So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition if you have a moment.
Although I will say every time in a new game plus, I gotta go and kill him because I want his armor.
The way I see it, after
And then I don't get Solaire for my new game plus.
land brimming with hollows, could that really be me a chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another?
Yes.
It pleases me greatly. Well then,
I actually do like helping people in this game, if at all possible.
the flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old fading in
But everybody's playing Elden Ring now, so.
and relations shift and fear. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. Like new beings who summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation.
Jolly cooperation.
Engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura.
The dark orange ones. Those are Sun Bros. And then,
Hello there. The sun is a wondrous body.
like a magnificent. Nah, I can't even talk. Magnificent Father.
Could be so gross.
Do I not get his gesture? I forget. I guess I got to get it next time. Cause I didn't just get it right. I wasn't paying much attention. Oops. Nope. But I did get the shrug. All right. Here comes the fun part. So we have one Estus. That's Solaire. I just said, Commando. You gotta listen, broski. Unless you didn't hear me. But yeah, that's Solaire of Astora. Even he said so. That's our son, bro. That's one of the best characters ever in all these games. All right, we can't get in there just yet. So we have one Estus. As soon as we run down this bridge, that stupid dragon's gonna come here and breathe fire on everything, and it'll probably insta kill us like that. If we go to the right, we'll get to our shortcut, which is what we're gonna need. But I want to be able to also run straight through and get to that bonfire where that statue of the lady's at. That's where we really want to go. So let's see if we can do this. You know what? I don't want to. I'm going to probably waste this, but we're going to pop ourselves a humanity and we're going to book it. Go, 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 go. Now, this is also a really good spot to get souls. I told you what was going to happen. But it's a really good spot to come and get souls. Because you get a whole lot of souls every time you respawn, let the dragon burn everybody on that bridge, and then easy peasy, beautiful cover girl souls. And then, all right, there we go. Now we can level up. So vitality is a must. And then, oh, don't you, controller, you better not. You better not do this right now. Controller's acting up. If it starts doing that, I might have to boop out of the game real quick and get back in. Because I don't know if it's Steam. I don't know if it's my computer. But for some reason, the controller just starts messing up. All right. So vitality. Our next attunement, we could go ahead and get that. And one strength. Yeah. No, let's put it in Dex just to get Dex to 10. Vitality and endurance are really important to level up in the beginning because the more hits you can take, the more you'll be able to withstand. Oh, they're starting to mess up. Hold on. Let me see if I do disable Steam input. Ah! Let me pop this off. Sometimes disconnecting the controller hub and redoing it works. All right, re-enable. Okay, seems to be working. If it starts messing up again, I might have to close out the game and restart it, because sometimes that works too. All right, actually, we'll hold off on attunement for right now. I'm gonna pump it in vitality. That way we get more health, and that's gonna come more in handy, especially with this next part. All right, up we go. And let's see if we can book it to where we need to go. Now, if we reverse our hollowing, I think we also gain, whatchamacallit? Yeah, because there he is. I did not buy a bow, so if you guys wanted to, if you had a bow and enough arrows to do this, just keep that in mind. You're going to need a bunch of arrows for this. Shoot its tail a whole lot and lop it off, and you'll get yourself a Drake sword. It's not a bad weapon. It's actually pretty good for the beginning of the game. Not totally worth it in my opinion though, because it does get out leveled once you do get the blacksmith. So once you get the blacksmith, that's kind of where you want to be with your weapon anyway. Come here, my friend. Try to get him around the corner because I always end up dying. You know what? Forget it. Just use up all my fireballs. I hate him right there. Goodbye. All right, let's see if we can do this in one go without dying too fast. There is a way to kill the dragon right here, but I don't recommend it because you're gonna get moited. Come on, come on. Ah, it didn't work. I hate this part. It's doable, but the best way to do it is to lure him down. I mean, we could probably, I don't know, let me see. It's like we could do it if I kill these guys. Hold on. Ow. See, I need my weapon to be a little stronger. Not killing him in a couple hits kind of feels bad. Let me think. There we go. You also get more souls if you kind of overkill certain enemies. If I can buy a bow from him, and this is just to get the dragon down, not to actually fight the dragon. Not gonna fight him, because if we try to fight him, I'm gonna lose anyway. How much is it for a bow and a couple of arrows? So the short bow is 1,000.
You haven't got my right here.
Shut up. I'm like, shut up, bro. Almost enough souls. Okay. If I come over here and get these guys, I'll probably do it. I also think the controller issue is a Windows 11 thing, because I didn't have these problems with Windows 10. I know it's not my controller. I just updated the firmware and all that, and it was working fine. Just all of a sudden starts spazzing out. And it's only in Dark Souls games. Other games, I play Cyberpunk, play Kingdom Come, nothing does that. All right, there's that guy. Let me buy the short bow real quick. It's probably a good idea just to have at least a bow. because it comes in handy. Okay, now we need, do I have arrows? I don't think I have arrows. No. The crossbow, because we did pick up a crossbow earlier, but the crossbow doesn't have a reticle. You need a reticle to do it, or at least binoculars, I think, in order to be successful with the crossbow. So let me do this. This is why I say sometimes there's a little bit of fun leveling you gotta do here and there. So hey, just keep in mind, guys, just to give y'all the regular YouTube jargon and stuff, if you're enjoying, please hit like. It helps it out and helps out the channel, helps me out. And if you are enjoying it and want to see more, consider subscribing. You know, I got like over 300 videos on the channel if you guys are interested in anything. I might have something you might like. And then also to kind of reiterate what I talked about yesterday, come October, we're going to do some spooky games. So if you guys are interested in watching that kind of stuff, ow, I'm going to try and do some of that down the road. Might try Resident Evil Village at some point too, because I've been wanting to try that game out. I heard it runs okay on PC. It's not as bad as it was on its launch, so hopefully things are okay on it now. The controller stuff's not being too crazy right now. Trying to test things. Nah, it seems to be okay now. All right, let me buy some arrows. What game that you've played has the coolest, most natural feeling dragons? And I don't mean by hard. I don't know. Dragon's Age, like, Dragon's Dogma was all right. As far as, like, dragons go, I think. Dark Souls 2 had some pretty good... That dragon fight with Sin was pretty cool. And I don't mean, like, you know, like you said, where the difficulty's hard or anything. Just that it was a pretty cool thing. Like, it was a pretty cool fight. Oh, damn it. I thought I bought him. No wonder he cussed me out. Skyrim, it's okay. I mean, you know, the dragons in that game, they can get pretty janky, so just trying to make sure, because it still feels like something's a little jank on my controller right now. But I don't really know. That's a good question. As far as fluidity and watching them in the game, Dark Souls 3 is pretty good with Midir. I think that dragon looks really cool. Dark Souls 1 dragons kind of look janky to me. All right. Let's see. Now, should be able to do this. I don't care about the stats per se. We just want to use it to get him down. He's gonna bleed. If not, this dude's gonna hurt me. I swear, the guys with the shields are the worst. The most annoying. All right, let's see. Ow. It didn't work. It didn't work. Hold on. Oh, it's just reflecting off of him. Oh, crap. That's not good. Okay, that hurt it. made him bleed a little bit. Oh no. Damn. Oh, there it goes. Well, that worked. All right. We can pick up the goodies in a minute. Ah, I did it. Yes. Oh, we did it. Yes. Oh man, dude. The arrows were just like plinging off of him. It wasn't actually doing anything. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool. What are the stats? Oh, I need 12 decks. That's really it. Ugh. I swear this game sometimes with like two-handing and stuff, if you don't have the right stats for it or something, some weapons you can two-hand, some you can't. This is obviously one you can't, so. All right. This is also where the Sunbros are. So if you beat the game and bring Gwen's soul here, you actually get a really good miracle. I think that's how you get a Sunlight Spear. So FYI for anybody that wants to know that. All right, we got our souls, but I want to pick up this stuff. I don't care. You guys can kiss my butt. There's the Claymore, good old trusty Claymore, if you guys like those. Claymore is awesome. So if we get through anything else today, it's going to be getting through the Undead Burg. That's for sure. All right. We are going to get to Andre here in just a moment. Damn. Every time I think I can dodge that stupid sword attack, I end up not. All right. Down there, if you when we got our shortcut under the bridge, this is where it would come out. So that dude that we had to fight that was on the side that was rather annoying with the shield and spear, where I kicked him off of the ledge, follow that into there. There will be a couple of rats you got to kill, and then you'll get to this ladder and you'll come up here. Problem is this gate, it will be closed to you. So this is another way to get yourself to another bonfire, so you can do this part without having to go through all the underground again and just come up here and start fighting. That pig is also going to be a bit of a problem, but not too crazy. Go up here and there is another Black Knight with a great sword. If you want the great sword, go and fight him. You got your chance of doing it. I think it's like a 20% chance that they drop. So just keep that in mind. Now, couple of tricks to fight this thing. We can actually deflect him. Oh boy. I get all the fun guys. Damn it. I swear, that's my #1 enemy in this game, and especially in the beginning, are the dumbasses with spears. Because their shield, they just reflect everything off of them. So, okay, let's try this again. Hiya! Plus, I'm trying to play this in my mind like I've already got levels and stuff. So I'm trying to be more badass than I should be. I need to be a little more cautious in the beginning. It's really not that bad. Okay, so you can deflect him. I want to see if I can do it. Nope. I missed on that one. Because if you deflect him, damn it. If you deflect him, you can actually go around him and stab him in his butt and do your riposte like that. So there is ways to do it. I want to try one more time. The other way to fight him, if you are such a professional like me right now, is to actually get him on one of the flames. So he does not have very good fire resistance. So our pyromancy actually be really good. But these guys are all very annoying. and I want to get rid of them. Plus, our weapon is not doing the amount of damage I wish it would. Oh, thank goodness for iframes. Or not. Or not. And we can't level up our weapon yet, so I gotta deal with what I got. I guess I should two-hand it because that does double the damage a bit. Every time. And I don't want to use my fireballs on just the regular dudes. I want to use it on, if anything, the pig. Ow. Alright, there's that. Come on, fools. Come after me. I'll kill yous. I'll kill yous dead. Ow. Never mind, they'll kill me dead. So if we come here... Ow. You can see it's burning him for a lot. So it is a way to kill him. There he goes. Did that count? I don't know. It might have counted. I didn't see, hold on. Because you can get a cool helmet from him if you kill him. No, it didn't count. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Whee! Oh God. No! Oh, he was almost on my butt. Hide in here for a second. Oh, this weapon is not the greatest. Part of me is wondering if the hand axe is only good in Dark Souls 3, because like right now, I don't know. I was told the hand axe would be a fine weapon to use right for the beginning. I think I'm being lied to. All right, got rid of all their asses. Oh, I gotta remember to not do that. Spears and halberds are actually really good in this one. So if you feel like you're sucking because spears and shit are killing you really easy, just know they're pretty powerful in this one compared to like the others. Halberds and spears in Dark Souls 3 really aren't that great. At least not to me. I don't think they are. Alright, pyromancies. Damn. Come on now. Come here, piggy, piggy, piggy. I want to drop down on it. I wonder if I could free aim it. No, it just seems like it disappears midair. All right. Want to play that way, do ya? Where's crossbow guy? There you are. And burn. More fire. Right in the butt. Barbecued pig. We didn't get the helmet though. That sucks. I like the helmet. The helmet's cool. All right, now that that's taken care of. It's a trap, be careful. Bam! What would also be funny is if fighting the Baldur Knights that we actually get the Baldur straight sword to drop right off the bat. Because that's what a lot of people like to use. I think I have that on my Dex character too. Because it actually dropped for me. Bam! The Uchi Katana is still pretty good in this one though. Apparently katanas are not that great in the others. Alright, mystery key. The mystery key. I forget what the mystery key goes to. Hold on. Resembles a basic prison cell key. Yeah. I think that unlocks the shortcut to the basement area. It's not the basement key, so it doesn't get you to the underground part. Like when we need to go for Blighttown and all that, when we're working to go that way to the sewers. But I think it goes to that one. That's the problem when you use the master key so much. You forget what everything goes to. Alright, nah, I didn't think so. I don't remember sometimes, but it's always good to check because you never know. Alright. This part might suck with our current weapon. I only got 2 fireballs left. Damn it. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Obviously, we want to get rid of this douche. Because if not, he's going to give us a really bad time. Now, there is this douche over here. See if I can get it in a better spot. Did the Baldur Knight not see me? Oh, crap. Okay. Instead, it's Spear Boy. Come on, Spear Boy. That's right. Walk your pikey butt down this way. I want to save my fireballs. Oh. Oh, we did it. Okay, cool. I was holding my breath. Yeah, Baldur Knight did not see us. Okay. Now, these guys aren't too crazy to parry, so I might be able to do it. There we go. Woo! I was almost dead there. Alright, got rid of him. I wonder if I can fireball this dude over here without... No, I can't. I don't really want... Oh, no, you know what? Kids. Shortcut. Okay, let's do the shortcut. I really want to run down and get the, whatchamacallit. Thought there was a dude here. There's the basement key. That's what we need to go down to the, lower half of the Undead Burg. Man, what is this? I forget. Ah, the halberd. Halberd. Does the halberd count as an axe? I mean, it's got an axe head, doesn't it? All right, we are going to go get the bonfire before we do anything else here. So I don't care about any of you guys. And then I'm going to also see if I can upgrade my weapon or at least get a new weapon. Again, I actually like the hand axe, but I don't know. I just really, battle axes and all that stuff are more akin to what I like to use when it comes to axes. Depends too. If we don't have enough to use it, then we won't be able to. So then it won't matter anyway, right? All right, let's see. What do we got down here? Andre, my friend. I was so happy that he was actually in Dark Souls 3 because I didn't get to experience him in Dark Souls 1 initially because, yeah, because I quit. But knowing that he's in Dark Souls 3 and it's the same Andre is just pretty cool. But it also makes me wonder, how long does this dude live? Unless he's just another Andre. Hurrah! Alright, so he sells us, so we can get the weaponsmith box from him, the armorsmith box, and the repair box. So we can reinforce our own weapons to a point. When it gets to the point where we need it to go further, that's where you have to come back to Andre. So like if you do the initial reinforcement and then you get it to +5, right? We got to come to him to do the +6 to get it up to 10. At the +10, we got to come here and do the +11 to get it up to 15 if we want to go that far with it. If we want to do anything else to it, you got to bring it to him anyway, but you can do the in-between levels at the bonfire. And then we need 20,000 to do the Crest of Artorias, which there's a fun way that we can go about getting that stuff. All right, so the war pick, is that an axe? No, it's a hammer type. Okay, so that's fine. All right, battle axe. Yes, we're gonna get our battle axe. I've been waiting for this one. So reinforce our weapon. See, the battle axe, it just does more, I think. And we are going to go ahead and reinforce it up to a +2. I guess we can repair that. We can also reinforce armor in this game. So Dark Souls 3, they stopped that, but Dark Souls 1 and 2, you can reinforce your armor to make it stronger. Armor actually does make a difference in this game compared to the others. Dark Souls 3, it's more of a pick your best outfit that you like, that has some good resistances and stuff, but you don't actually get to reinforce it and make it better, so. I like how he talks. He just sounds like a pirate. I love it. All right. Awesome. So now we can use... I think we have enough for it. Yeah, we do. So our strength. Yeah. Now we got our big beefy boy. Now the only problem is you get this stagger, right? So you really got to be deliberate about what you want to do. With the hand axe, it's more like a straight sword, to be honest. So with the hand axe, swipe, swipe, swipe. It's just more like a straight sword, in my opinion. But the axe is a little bit more of a wind up, right? Especially one-handed. Two-handed, you do still have a stagger. So this is it. Axes are wonky in this one. That's why I wanted to give myself a bit of a challenge, right? Since we have the whatchamacallit, the pyromancies, which is going to really make things somewhat trivial depending on what we do. All right, if we wanted to, we can continue down and go out and go where the Crest of Artorias door is, and also even where Moonlight Butterfly and all that stuff. We're going to hold off on that because I don't think I'm ready for that just yet. I also don't think I'm ready to go after the gargoyles just yet, but that's okay because this is where we're going to kind of spend some time getting through some of the souls farming a little bit here. What's up, my buddy? So make sure you come and talk to him before you unlock Sen's Fortress. If you want to do, you know, the skip and you go and fight Quelaag first and get the first bell there instead of using that as your second bell like normal playthroughs would be, still come and talk to him before you go do the gargoyle fight and stuff.
Forgive me. I was absorbed in thought.
If you want to do his quest line.
Fire of Katarina. Finally. I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge. No matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
He's so silly.
Still closed.
Still closed. And that's it. You just go and talk to him, and then eventually you'll be able to unlock him as far as once you unlock Sin's Fortress. This is the start of his quest line. It's a little convoluted, but I'll be happy to walk anyone through as we go through this playthrough, so no worries. Let's see. So to kindle it, I don't think we have any kindling anyway at the moment. Nah, we don't have anything to kindle it, so there's no point. But if you kindle the bonfires, that's upgrading it. And you can do it, I think, one time. And then when you fight Pinwheel and get the rights of kindling, you can then kindle it a second time, which will give you plus 15, I believe. So that, or it'll give you 15 essences when you sit at it. If we kindle it when we can, it'll give us 5 kindling. But we don't have anything to kindle it just yet. I think we might actually pick some up here. I think. So what we want to do here is actually, hold on. Part of me wants to go ahead and, because we have some options where we're at right now, right? So where we're at right now, we can continue to farm this area and then go and fight the gargoyles, unlocking the first bell, right? We can go back, or we can backtrack, go unlock the shortcut to underground. So we use the basement key from across the bridge, go down into the lower part of Undeadburg, get the sorcerer guy from under there, and make our way towards the sewers. We can't get in there just yet because we got to fight Capra. And I don't really want to fight Capra right now. I mean, we could do it. I'm sure I could do it and be fine. But that's kind of where we're at with where you can go. Dark Souls 1, you can actually have quite a bit open to you in the beginning, which is pretty neat compared to the others. Let's see, we're at almost 2 hours. I'm gonna go 2.5, so we'll stop once we get to the 2.5 hour mark. So what we will do for now, we're gonna explore where the gargoyles are at, but not go to them just yet, because I want to kind of get some more souls to level up and get some more spells too. My reasons for wanting to do the undead part, or the under part, we're gonna beef our weapon attack up just a little bit, get our strength up. The reason I want to go to the Undeadburg part, right? Essentially kind of going to, oh cool, I think one of my messages got raided. Yeah, it did. Cool, that's always fun. I have messages from other characters, so that's one thing that's interesting, because I don't think you can see my messages. No. Okay. Yeah, you can't see my messages on this one because we don't have any messages from this character. But I have messages from my other characters. All right. So I want to go to the Undeadburg part, or the Underburg, whatever you want to call it, so we can get to the sewers, but we can't get into the sewers until we fight the Capra demon. And unless we fight Capra, oh god, unless we fight Capra, we will not. Oh, I don't know why I did that. So this is why I say axes are going to be a challenge in itself. Because of how they are. But that's okay. That's what I want. I want to challenge myself. Great axes are even more fun, to be quite honest. That's it. I would say if you want to do an axe run, do a great axe run. But in order to get the great axe, we got to get to the sewers. That's where I know at least one is at. But that's where I'm kind of thinking we'll do both. So, all right. And there's a Firekeeper soul right behind him, so he's a bit of a nuisance, but he's not too crazy. You want to kind of get the backstabs on him. Ow. Don't do that, though. And then careful with your rolls. When you're locked on in this game, it really does hinder your actual dodge rolls. Really? Got him. Titanite shard, that's all you drop? Would have been cool to get some, like, weapon, armor, something from him. All right, there is a channeler up there, so be careful. See that dude on the top with the trident? He's a jerk, and we don't like him. But before we continue any further here, we're actually gonna unlock the elevator. Because now we can go back to Firelink, get our plus our 10 Estuses, and come back with more Estus. This is the route you're gonna want to do when fighting gargoyles, because this way you at least get all of your Estus back. Hardy har har. What's up, dude? Nothing new yet. So now that we got that, at this point too, I will say, you actually could, if we really wanted to, go back to the Undead Asylum via the bird right there and fight version 2 of the Stair Demon, however you say that name, and do that. But I don't want to do that just yet. So, all right, what I do want to do, I think we are just going to go, before we do the cathedral stuff, I think the setup is going to be, let's go and get, whatchamacallit, the basement part of the Undead Burg, and we're going to unlock the shortcut from the other bonfire area. That's why I say these axes are just wonky in this one. I actually really love axes in Dark Souls 3, so it's not going to be that crazy of a run in that one. I'm going to enjoy it when we do that tomorrow. But axes in Dark Souls 1 are just a little bit wonky. Because this is all you can kind of do. You get the chop, and you get this overhead swing for the R2. So like right here would be good for that. And but that's about it. So let's go through here again. So you get this horizontal swing, but that's it. That's really all it is, and it's a repeat. Then you get, with the R2, the overhead chop, which actually has a follow-up. If we one-hand it, it's still just the chop, the horizontal swing, that's it. But you do get a follow-up if you do the R2 twice. That's why I say that these are just a little wonky in this one. You just got to time it right. Like I did not do that right there. All right, I want to do. The reason I'm going this way, just in case anyone was wondering, honestly, is just soul farming. We could go this route. We could go back up right here, but I'm trying to soul farm a little bit. And it's not too crazy to do right now. We're not going to fight any boss at the moment. Except we may go fight Capra at some point. But now with our upgraded weapon, you can see we're doing a little bit more damage, which is nice. Okay, it doesn't open from this side. That's right. Just double checking. I'm not going to go in there and grab those guys. They can kind of kick rocks. These guys I will get, though. Ow. Soul farming is so fun. So with this one too, we don't get any kind of warping until we get the soul vessel or the Lord's vessel. Once we get the Lord's vessel, then we can warp between certain bonfires. Not all bonfires, keep that in mind. It's not all bonfires. So if you get spoiled by being able to go to all bonfires via the other games, you're going to be highly disappointed in this one because you do not get to do that. At least the follow-up swing is a little faster depending on... Or I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say there. If you two-handed, it seems like it's faster though. So I don't think... Can we do it with this? No, we can't do it with this. What is that key? I forgot what that key's called. If you have the master one, again, you can go and unlock that immediately. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about them. They're gonna shoot at me though. Serpentine, serpentine, run away. All right. There that goes. The mystery key. What is that for? Forget. Basement key. All right, we go down here. And this is why a lot of people also love Dark Souls 1. It's just because of how interconnected the game is. So we go down here. And that door that I tried to get unlocked, but doesn't unlock from that side, we'll be able to do right here. And now I don't have to worry about those dudes because we already got them. But yeah. Oh, almost died. Almost fell off the edge. That would have been funny. Oh, y'all want to see something fun? I didn't know about this, and then I saw a video of someone speedrun in this area. This works out so good. Just try not to get burned yourself, but yeah, go in the corner. The dogs will come in and do it off themselves. Where's the other one? It's like 3 dogs. Whatever.
Somebody, anybody.
Help me. Don't worry, buddy. I gotcha. So this is our sorcerer trainer.
Oh, hello. I have my sorcery. And I will be more cautious next time. Besides, I have an important task at hand.
Yes, you do.
Oh, hello. I have my sorcery. Besides, Oh, hello. I have my sorcery. Besides, I have an...
Is he not gonna come? We have 10 intelligence. I don't know. I guess we'll find out if he's at Firelink next. If not, then oh well. Not a big loss. We're not doing his stuff. Now what we do want is our pyromancy guy. But that's where I was saying that we can't get to him yet. Because we gotta actually beat Capra Demon. And I don't know if I want to do that today. Might save that for tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but next week. Since tomorrow we're doing Dark Souls 3. But we'll see. I don't know. Where are we at right now on time? Yeah, we still got a few minutes. More than a few, but yeah. So let's go through here. I want to see if I can unlock that one door. Alright, what about if I do this? Nope. Nope. What if I equip a different weapon? If I can. The S-Stock, Claymore. Damn, I can't equip anything else. Well, gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, huh? Run away! Wonder if they'll come over here. It works for them too. Just got to be cautious about their knives. Well, isn't that fantastic? We learned a new way to go about them guys, don't we? Losers. I don't think they dropped anything today. Nope. Not that it would matter. Because if it's in the fire, I'm not getting that. Look at that. We learned something new today, didn't we, fellers? All right. There is this. The Mail Breaker. Crappy weapon. I do not like that weapon. Dark Souls 3, you actually start with that as a sorcerer. Which sucks, because I hate that weapon. Doggy! Let's see if they'll follow. I forget what their range is in this game. I'm so PTSD from Dark Souls 2 because those suckers follow you everywhere. Okay, the dog's not coming. Nah, they're not gonna come this way. Oh. No! Ah, don't slit my throat. Well, at least you died. Let's see if this works. They can't resist if your back's turned. Oh, you are? What you gonna get? Oh. I'd say more Pepsi if it's on sale, but no, unless you're getting other things. Maybe peanuts. Kind of want some more peanuts. But yeah, sounds like a plan. I found a new way to fight the stupid bandits that slit your throat and stuff in the undead part. If you run behind this thing, they'll burn and die. So that's always fun. This dog did not follow though. Come on, dog. I don't know. I'm feeling lucky. Maybe we will fight the Capra. Probably jinxed myself just now. I really want the pyromancer guy because I want to get some more pyromancies. The only other way to go about that... Ah, shit. I'm gonna die to the stupid dog. Okay, no, I'm not. Thank goodness the blue ring helped out with our defenses there. That bleed buildup would have gotten us though. That would have really, really sucked. All right. Thief equipment. Okay, there's Capra Demon. Do I go and fight him or nah? That's the question. Let me see something real quick because I want to see if I can undo the door over here, if that's what the mystery key's for. I doubt it, but I want to see. Come on, fool. I know you're there. Ah. You bastard! You're bastards, all of you. Yeah, two-handing the axe seems to be the game plan for that. So, fight the Capra Demon, we get the sewer key, and then we can go in there. The Pyromancer dude is in there, and that's what I want. I know I just said that, but I'm repeating myself on purpose. I don't plan to, Commando. I appreciate you doing, like, asking those kind of questions, but honestly, I don't use those services. So I'm probably not ever going to claim those things on there. I don't see a reason to if I'm not going to use them. Hi, lady. She sounds like Salad Fingers. Guys, remember Salad Fingers? I like my rusty spoons. I don't even know what club is. What is club? So you can come here and buy Homer bones from her. Humanity. Well, she only holds... I think you can only get like a certain amount, but you can get some humanity from her. She also sells fire arrows, poison arrows, and then the poison reducing stuff. So if you go to Blighttown or you're about to go to Blighttown, it's a good idea to come by her, stock up on these purple stuff. She doesn't like it if you don't buy anything though, but I'm trying not to spend souls that we don't need to just yet, because we're going to need them to go, one, to level up, but two, to also buy pyromancies. So, yay! That unlocks that shortcut. So now we got that. Do I do it or do I not do it? I don't know. I think we're going to do it. Let's go. Let's try and fight Capra Demon at this point. It might be suicide, but we're going to try. Oh, I guess I shouldn't say those buzzwords. YouTube might get mad. The YouTube algorithm was like, oh no, you said that word. All right, let's see. I forgot. In this one, your health bar is just your health bar. It doesn't get reduced and it doesn't gain more if you use humanities and stuff. I think it does increase if we reverse our hollowing though. But yeah. All right. Let's do this. Now the main goal is going to be to try and get past these stupid dogs. All right. Dogs are down. All right. Oh boy. If you can drop down attack him, it does so much damage. Oh shit. Oh! You definitely want to avoid that attack though. Ow, and that attack. Ow. Got him first try. Yeah. Oh, I had to lock in there for a second, but yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. Capra's done. There we go. Damn, that actually made me feel real good about myself right now. I hate Capra fight. And not because he's hard. He's really not that hard. It's just the small area and then the dogs. If you don't get the dogs, it's such a shoot poopy fight. All right, we don't have any more fireballs, so might as well just use my shield now. Now we can come under here. And we can immediately get what we want, which is going to be our pyromancer guy. I'm not going to go straight to the sewers because, again, I want to actually do this. We'll come to do this area once we beat the gargoyles. God, he always sounds so funny when he gets hit. My wife loves to make fun of the fact when he's like, oh, I got hurt. And when you have headphones on, that's in your ear, it's just a little awkward. Just a little awkward. Commando, what's club? Like, what is that? Is it like WhatsApp or Facebook or something like that? Ow. Ow. Oh, I have homeward bones, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. Need to put that on my bar real quick. Mainly because what I want to do is we're gonna grab him. Can I do that? Because I want to grab him, but I also want to grab the coal that's over here. Stupid dog. Damn. No, we can do it. We'll grab him, then grab the coal, and then homeward bone out of here. Hi, buddy. You got yourself stuck in a barrel.
Thank you. Would have been the sun. Being eaten alive. The sun.
Yeah, eating alive would not be good.
Thank you, dear. I'm your exes. Great sport. Oh, hello, man.
I think that's all he says now. I'm fine, thanks to you. So, I love rolling through things. It's just fun. When you play Bloodborne, you just run like to break everything. Everything breaks. It's just wonderful. All right. Now, so if we wanted to... Oh, balls. No! Leave me alone! Bye. This is kind of like a mini boss. Like I said, we're gonna grab the coal. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh, that effing dog. freaking hate dogs in these games so much. Ah! I wanted to heal, but I wasn't going to be able to heal. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. You know why it's fine? Because we're going to put on the ring. Because we don't really need to wear the old witch ring right now. We're going to put the ring on and we're just going to go and get our souls back. And I'm not going to worry about these jerk faces because there's no reason to. We're going to run down here and ignore everything else. And we're going to go grab our souls. Now, where I dropped down next to that was a shortcut to the sewers. Now I'm going to have to go down there, though, and get that area. But that's why we have the homeward bones, so we can not worry about it and homeward bone our butts out of there. And with our souls intact, so. Because I don't want to do the sewers just yet. Whack! I'm not trying to speed run. That's the thing. If I was trying to speed run, I probably would have done this a little differently. Woo! I've actually never done a speed run of Dark Souls. That might be a challenge for me to do at some point. Try to speed run it. See how fast I can get it done. But I'm not that good, so. Boy, the battle axe is putting in some work right now. I wonder how the hand axe would be if we were to just upgrade that and use it, but I'll save that for another time. All right, come here, you dork. All right, and then we got the second dog. Oh, shit. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 da 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 da. Drink, 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 da 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 da. Drink your juicy. Dogs in these games can kiss my butt. I love dogs in real life, but not in this game. I do want that shield that's over there, though. Is it as good as it is in Dark Souls 3? I don't remember. Pretty decent shield, though. And it saves you from poison and stuff, and it's way better than what shield I have right now. Spider shield! And yeah, and it, so right now we have the cracked round shield, okay? 65, I'm not a big fan of tick damage. This, on the other hand, way better shield. Yeah, buddy. Now we got the spider shield. And it protects you from all that stuff. Oh, should I fight him? I don't know. Get more souls while we're here. Yeah, why not? And then we'll pick up all the goodies that are down there. Really? I swear, what is up with this game and the sound glitching? Like, I heard no impact whatsoever from the axe, and I've got the sound up. It's just weird how this game works sometimes. So... sewer key, which is what we want anyway, because that's gonna get us the shortcut. I don't remember if we actually go down here, if that will unlock, if we can jump. Ah, there we go. Hang to the left. And that automatically gets us to where we want to go for the shortcut here. So that'll unlock this. And then up here. We may not do this area yet, but we're going to get the area unlocked. And then that will also, like, I don't know why he wasn't fighting. I was sitting here pressing the freaking button. Let's go down here. Now, keep in mind too, you guys, if you need humanities ever, no better place than to come down here and get your humanities, because these guys are bound to drop them. And if you have your, there's our great axe, by the way. What is he doing? Get off me. But yeah, if you get that, that'll be great. Okay, so there's the bonfire. I don't want it right now, though. We're going to be Jon Snow about it. And we are going to homeward bone out. Because I don't know if in this one, if you touch it, does it count? But I know if you rest at it, yeah, then we couldn't homeward out of there. So as far as speed running things or getting some stuff, you know, I like to get my extra goodies in the beginning, so that's how we'll go about it there. Now, we can talk to her. And then we got our stuff reinforced. Now she actually can't talk. She's had her tongue cut out. Bet you didn't know that, some of y'all. All right, so now if we wanted to, I think I can two-hand it. Can I two-hand it? No, it won't let me. So the great axe would be another fun weapon if you wanted to use. They have these big chops and swings, but because I don't have the right amount of stats to use it, it's not going to let me. What are the stats for this thing? Oh, 32 strength. Oh God. Yeah, we're not going to do that. For the short bow, we need 12 dex. So I'll swap things around in a minute, but we're going to get ourselves 12 dex so we can at least use the short bow, because when it comes to using a bow, it's going to come in handy at some point. I'm going to keep pumping it into vitality and get that to 20. And then we're going to start looking at the other stuff. Now, we should have our boy here. Whoops. Menus, my worst enemy. And we should be able to...
I have my pyromancy in the Great Swamp, so I can use my hands with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, you see the spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need is materials. I'll be pleased to help you. Ah, unless you find the magic's unsafe. Yeah, wonderful.
It's a trick question. Don't say yes. Say no first.
Let's get started, right?
Say no. That way you let him know, hey, you know, I'm cool with that stuff. Oh. You know what, Commando? I'm so sorry. I did not even see the stuff above that when you were asking about that. So there's a new site similar to X affiliated with Kit called club.com. Oh. I guess I could go and handle that. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I didn't read the ones above it when I was asking you what it was. My bad. My bad, dude. All right, let's modify this. We're gonna upgrade our pyromancy flame. So you don't need shards, you don't need anything else, you just need souls. That's all I was saying. It gets kind of expensive if you want to be a pyromancer. But it's not too crazy. Now I want to buy some pyromancies, so we're gonna use these. And like I said, I don't want to use the soul glitch because I could totally use that right now. Well, not exactly. I actually got to go back and get arrows, a bunch of arrows to use it properly. When we beat the game, I'll show y'all how to do it, but I'm sure y'all could just Google how to do it. It's not that hard. It's a little wonky on PC, but it's not too bad. So what we want to buy, definitely want to buy some more fireballs so we can get more of those. Fire orb would be great to get right now, but I can't. Combustion. It's okay. I guess we could grab that too. And then flash sweat. Yeah.
Goodbye then.
All right. So we got some more pyromancies. So now let's equip our fireball. So attune, more fireballs, and we'll use our combustion. So now we have 16 casts of fireball, which is great. And we have 16 casts of combustion. So this is fireball, as we all have seen. Just launches that nice fireball, right? Good damage. And then we have combustion. This is more of an up close and personal spell. So this is one you want to use when you're up on the boss and do like that. Okay. If you're in PvP, it's actually really good too. Because while you're fighting, you know, whack, whack, whatever, boom, get up on them. And it's a pretty good finisher move, I would say. I wouldn't use it for total damage, but it's definitely pretty good for the finishers and stuff like that. So nice. It's coming together. So we got our battle axe, we've got our combustion, and we got fireball. So build's coming together as far as what I'm going for here. All right, so we are right there at the 2.5 hour mark. So I want to go ahead. We're going to be ending stream here in a moment, but I want to say thank you. First off, 87 freaking viewers right now. Like, are you kidding me? I think that's the most I've ever gotten in doing this in the years I've been doing this as far as stream goes. That was a word salad. I just want to say thank you. I mean, you guys are awesome. 87 on YouTube. I got 2 on Kick. It might just be me and Commando though. But hey, you know, welcome you guys. I appreciate all y'all's viewership. If you do or if you are enjoying the stream and stuff, be sure to like it. It helps to get the channel out and about. I'm trying to get at least 200 subscribers by the end of the year. Would be awesome. We're at 166 now or something. So yeah, we got a few more in the last couple days. It's freaking awesome. Tomorrow we are going to start our Dark Souls 3 playthrough. So like I said, each week right now leading up to at least mid-September or so, we're going to be using Wednesday and Thursday to do Dark Souls 1, and then Thursday is Dark Souls 3. Tuesday is going to be an up in the air as far as, I think next week my daughter wants to do Minecraft, so we're just going to hang out and do Minecraft. If you want to watch and hang out with us, is awesome. If not, no worries about it. We'll be back with Dark Souls 1 and 3 on Wednesday and Thursday in the consecutive weeks coming up, right? Late September into October, and then all of October, we're going to be doing a bunch of spooky games as far as maybe Alien Isolation. I'm looking at doing Resident Evil Village. We'll probably, if we're not done with any of the campaigns yet for Dark Souls 1 and 3 by then we're going to put these on hold until after Halloween. So, because I kind of want to do the spooky games. I got possibly to do Dead Space 3 as well, and then Fear. I really want to try and do Fear. That was a fun game. Just if you guys would be interested in seeing that, I got a lot of games in thought. Whether we do them on stream or I make it into videos and do it that way, you know, we'll see how that goes. But I gotta figure that out since my hard drive wanted to almost or flat out die on me. I don't know if it's still usable. It's starting to do the click on the hard drive that I use to store my videos and stuff. So, but anyway, I appreciate everybody. The build's coming along. So far, we did pretty good. I mean, we knocked out Capra Demon and we knocked out Stray Demon in the first, what, 2.5 hours? That's not bad at all. I think that's pretty straight for the way I play these games. Next week, I think what we're going to do is go for Gargoyles, of course, ring the first bell, and either go visit Stray Demon, because I kind of want to get that 20k souls. One thing I did learn too, if we get, oh wait, that reminds me, wait, did he show up or not? Oh, he did. Haha, nice. Okay, so we're gonna say yes. Kind of zip past. He just asked, do we want to learn sorceries and stuff? So this is where you can go and buy your sorceries if you want to get more soul arrows and whatever else. If you started as a mage, you can come here and get more, so you get more soul arrows to cast and stuff. My main thing is to get this, the bellowing dragon crest ring and the lingering dragon crest ring. So we need 40k souls to get this, to at least get both of them. What this does is apparently, and I might be wrong, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, or in chat, whichever you want to, but my understanding is that the bellowing, in this game at least, the bellowing dragon crest ring does boost pyromancies too. Again, could be wrong, but it says it boosts sorceries, but I don't know. Again, I could be wrong, but I read on a forum or something that this does boost that. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, then we'll find out. I'm gonna do some testing on it, so whether it works or not, I'll find out. More than likely what I'll do is hop on my other character that I have that I've already gotten a bunch of pyromancies and stuff on, and equip the ring and see if it does any bonus damage against something, and then I'll let you guys know next week. More than likely that's how it's going to work. And then if that's the same case, or that boosts it, then this will prolong certain effects. So power within, flash sweat, stuff like that, this may boost that. I believe that's only in this game, because Dark Souls 3 has dedicated rings for pyromancies. I don't know if Dark Souls 2 does, but I know Dark Souls 3 does. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to go for as a ring to wear, would be that. Because I don't think in this game there are any rings for pyromancies. So I'm going to double check on that. If it's true, awesome. If not, then you guys will find out. Oh, that guy right there. Oh, he disappeared. But what he was wearing on his head is what the boar looks like. The boar helmet. This is a very fun helmet to wear. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed it, please hit like. That just helps out the channel and helps out to get the stream out and about. I'll come back and edit the first 5 minutes or so out where I usually have my timer going on. So I usually do that anyway. Hope to see you guys tomorrow for the Dark Souls 3. We'll start that. We're also doing a pyromancy on there, and we're doing axes only. It's kind of the same character. We're just comparing it versus Dark Souls 1 versus Dark Souls 3. That's kind of the series I'm going with this. But also because I've never really played a full-on pyromancer at all in any of the games. So I kind of want to lean more into the pyromancies rather than my weapon. So that's why I'm trying to get my casts up, my attunement, and all that too. But I hope to see you guys tomorrow. If you did enjoy, once again, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you guys enjoyed it. Want to try and get to 200 subscribers by December, by Christmas, would be so awesome. But yeah, follow me on Kick if you enjoy that as well. And then I have my X account, same thing. All my links are on my channel, so if you go there, you'll find it and see everything there. I appreciate everybody's views today. Like, this is awesome. I've never had this many views before, so this is really neat. Y'all stay safe out there, and toodaloo.